Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be looking at the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So this phone was released in 2019, right? It was released right after the S9 series came out, so a year after rather. So it's given 2019, that's basically like 6 years that this phone has been released. So we're going to be reviewing this phone in 2025 to see how far this phone has come. So one of the first things I want to start with is the design of this phone. Like, this design, it's basically one of the best design I've seen on Samsung. I mean, apart from the punch hole on the camera punch hole, the dual camera punch hole on the screen, right? Apart from that, the design actually looks great. I mean, the back of the phone is one of the part that I like about this phone. Like, in fact, I even wish that Samsung actually kept this design for their ultra phones. Like, maybe one of the ultras would have had this design, but I mean, it's ended with the S10 series, so who am I to judge? So it features a Gorilla Glass 6 on the front, right, and on the back it features the Gorilla Glass 5. So it's 6.4 inches display, which is kind of big. I mean, bigger than the S9 and the S9 Plus, even bigger than the S10. So I mean, this is plus version of the S10. So the screen is pretty big. It's has a dynamic AMOLED display and supports HDR10 plus, so which is kind of cool. Another thing I like about this phone is one thing I've actually missed on phones, I mean, for like a while, which is the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Like, the ability to just plug in your headphone straight into your phone without having to connect via Bluetooth or whatever, without having to do that. I mean, a lot of people miss this, and this is one of the features that I actually liked about this phone. Like, you can actually do it. That the fact that this phone kept this, it's really amazing. I'm going to be moving on to the performance of this. So this Samsung phone, like every other Samsung phone, almost every other Samsung phone, comes in two variants, the Exynos and the Snapdragon. And we all know that the Snapdragon is literally much more powerful as compared to the Exynos version. I mean, everybody knows this. So not that powerful, like give or take 2-3% depending on the phone. So let's say you have this phone, two of this phone, one Exynos, one Snapdragon, you do the same task. So it's pretty clear that the Snapdragon would be slightly faster and will last longer, maybe probably like 5 to 10 minutes more compared to the Exynos. Although I'm actually holding the Exynos version, which is kind of funny. So that's that. And another thing I liked about this is that actually, even though it's been years, I could do a lot of tasks and I don't actually see the difference. So that's that. You have the option of 8 GB of RAM and 12 GB. This is an 8 GB option. So in terms of the camera, so the camera is pretty much amazing. Like, one of the features that I like about this phone is the option of wide angle lens, which we didn't have in the S9 series or 8 series. That wide angle lens, be able to capture things, a lot of things. I like that options. And also the when the dynamic range of this phone is pretty impressive. Like, I mean, it's one of the things. And the cameras and the photo qualities are usually very, very bright, and sometimes you might even find it difficult differentiating it from other newer phones. So this phone is really so basically this phone is really amazing. So that's that. So what else? You have the one thing that Samsung introduced on this phone is the reverse charging. So there's another feature on this phone. You could actually use this phone to charge your other phones that supports wireless charging. Any other phone that supports wireless charging, you could use this to charge it. And also the ultrasonic fingerprint, because back in the S7 the S8, S9, the fingerprint at the back of the phone don't work all the time. So most of the time you have to use your pin or any other way to unlock your phone. But the ultrasonic fingerprint introduced by Samsung here was kind of like, okay, like, let's say 90% of the time it works. Like 90 to give or take 80 to 90% of the times it works compared to what we had in the S9 series. So that is one of the things I actually love about this phone. So here's my take on this. Like, if you are planning to get this phone in 2025, it's really good phone. You are not going to be making huge mistake. And if you have more to spend, you could go for maybe S20, S21, S22 Ultra. But if you're running a tight budget and you're wondering if this phone is okay, it is very okay. So but this phone the phone is not that expensive compared to what you get spending $1,000 on a new phone. So there's that. So if you have any other questions, like concerns, comments, you can leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification icon so that when I release new videos, you would be one of the first to know. And also do like the video so that YouTube can recommend these videos to other people to watch. So see you in the next video. Peace.